deer track. See this trail? And you can look at them woods. And you can just see an opening. Go straight down in there. I was in this thicket, but you notice how everything grows around everywhere else, and on the trail you can see where all the big grubs is kind of not growing in that one spot. Then you can kind of look and see in the pine straw, and you see a faint trail, and there's a deer track right there. This is kind of stuff I'm looking for at turkey season. This is in between two hills where that trail runs across. And look, there's the evergreen. See it? Now you just got to find some tree around that tree. Put you in a bow situation. Look for these areas down in between the valley where the water runs off. Kind of run up and down. Find a source of water. There's water right there. Can't see it, there ain't much of it, but turkeys will drink muddy water. There's some water over there, but this will lead you to bigger things of water. There's a red oak tree up there. You want to look at your trees. Them oak trees drop acorns, and the red oaks drop a good acorn they like. The red oak, the white oak, the pin oak. You want to look for them oak trees. Same as turkey. Turkey are in the same areas. And they'll cross right here, and they'll come up and down this water where it runs off. You see there's stagnant water there, but it's moving slowly, and there's places in that creek that you can drink it. Animals will drink that, no problem. I wouldn't drink it. About 3 large oaks in this area where deer have been eating acorns. When the leaves all fall, this will be a food source. There's the evergreen. When the leaves all fall, these will still be there. They don't never lose their leaves. I get right up here right between these limbs. It's a small tree, but I'll get up there to that first limb. And the little leaves right there be on it. 25 yards from that tree to where they cross at. Yeah, I came fishing today and looked for some places that I put up a stand. There's a front. Before the front today and Thursday, the front's going to be done past, and a north wind blowing. Temperatures drop. And I just love it up here. It's beautiful this time of year. But I found some places over there. I'm going to go in. I'm going to set up a stand. I've already found some giant rubs up here. And, when you find an area like that, you can keep hunting it year after year. You ain't got to keep looking for rubs because you know they're there. But checking the rubs help you locate a good one. Yeah, I'm going to start this year starting off hunting public land, Mississippi. I got the MXB 360 Dagger. And this Sun Gun's a tack driver. You just keep the black handle to your left, the orange to your right, and you got to put some lubricant on it just once in every once in a while. You don't wax the string, and you put just a little bit of this lubricant on there, and all you want to do is just keep it a little bit moist. And you get this at your archery shop. It's by Matthews. And you spread this lubricant out and you get it. And it's a tack driver. Don't never shoot your same dot twice because you'll tear some bolts up. Trust me. this sun gun, and I got the scope. I got the best scope I could get because, you know, I'm a rifle hunter at first. And I got the sniper scope, you know, best I can get. It's illuminated. It's got your flips on it, which I can see through. I don't really got to take them off to shoot. I can always keep these on and shoot right through them. And you take it, and it's got a feet per second on there. You set it to the feet per second that your crossbow is, and it automatically you sight it in at 20 yards, and it's got a 20 yard, a 40 yard. You use your same 20 yards to 20, 30, and 10 all at one crosshair, and it's got a 40 yard and a 50 yard all the way up to 110 yards. This thing will shoot it, and it's accurate. It's got a safety on. Always have your safety on until you get ready to shoot. And when you get ready to click it off, practice kind of like holding it tight. Be real quiet, because when you flick that sucker on, that metal tick will set them off. You want to practice setting that safety off without making a noise. And we're good to go. I got a late start this year, and shit don't matter. I feel confident with this thing, and I'm gonna get me one. Yeah, I come up here to do some scouting. It's beautiful. It's fishing up here. It's raining, so I ain't gonna fish while I scout. There's an island right there. I'm thinking about putting a stand right in there. These are these islands. They cross right here. It's just beautiful out here. Here's where a gator crawls in and out right there. Deer use it too. Big ones will. He'll eat little ones. Yeah, I found some nice rubs up here. It's a good area up here. Lots of deer. Yeah, this is why I scout. There's a gator's hole right there. Don't want to be coming up here messing with that, because when it gets colder, he's going to be coming in and out of that thing as it cools off and warms up. Got to find another place to put my boat. This is a peninsula on the island I was scouting while I was fishing. I walked up that peninsula and I got the main area. You can see how it's good and wooded around here, and plenty of acorn trees all around. It's a good place to sit, and I finally climbed up in the tree and one come up behind me downwind. Yeah, I just killed a meat deer. I forgot to cut the mic on, but when I found the deer, I found it was going to be a chore getting it out of the swamp. No footage, sorry. Yeah, first deer in is a meat deer. It's a good, nice size meat deer. Now, if you hunt the wind and use the scent away scent system, first hunt of the season, deer meat. All I can do is a buck hunt the rest of the year. Yeah, I spooked one while I was coming in here. I heard him get up as I fell. I got tangled up in some sawbriars. But here I'm right next to a thicket that opens up to the forest, and I got an oak tree right in front of me that can break up my outline. And there's the edge right there. Deer edge oriented. I'm in between two hills. That thicket goes right down in the middle like in a valley, and you can see right there where it's good and thick right there, and then I can get a good view. And on the other side it's kind of open up, and it's forested right there, and I'm right close to the road. I ain't far from the road. They don't pay it no mind. When vehicles go by, they'll just kind of lay down, wait for the vehicle to go by, and when it goes, they'll just stand back up. There's one coming now. Yeah. Didn't get nothing that day. Yeah, then it snowed. It was snowing pretty good. It's nice and pretty out there. We don't get snow much, but they usually don't move when it's snowing hard. It snowed hard pretty much all day. So I sat that day in, getting ready for the next day. I had a place I was going to that I've been to a lot. Yeah, I'm right next to a river, and there's a thicket right over there. There's some kind of shrub and stuff that they eat, and they'll mingle in this area. I've seen many a deer in this very spot that I'm in. I sat on the ground this time, and right beside the river is that thicket. I got a couple trees around that river there. I got dug in on the ground, and I put my stand up, and kind of break my outline. I got into a fallen tree on the top, kind of helped cover me up. And the snow melted kind of fast, as soon as I got there it started melting. So I didn't waste no time trying to climb up in the tree. I didn't get nothing that day. 3 hunts of the season. It was the last hunt of this year. Out of all the gear they have for deer hunting, only use Hunter Specialties Centerway and Hunter Specialties Grunt Call. Now, I mostly use fawn and doe grunts in the woods because that's the most vocal deer in the woods. Now, before I go on a hunt, I'll take a bath in this soap. Use this deodorant underneath my arms, my hands, my feet, and the crotch area. I washed all my clothes in this stuff here. This is fresh earth, but the Centerway eliminatory system works. I use the dryer sheets. As soon as I use the fresh earth dryer sheets, and when I get through drying them, they go straight into these scent lockers right here, and I'll put in a fresh earth scent wafer in there with them, and it holds all the scent. The carbon soaks in the scent, and it really helps. When I dress in the morning, my first layer is I layer up. I put on this nano silver, and what it does is, like when you sweat, it breaks down the sweat and eliminates the human odor in your sweat. Then I use the Scent Lock base layers. This is a carbon suit. It'll soak up odors, and it works. And on top of that, I'll put another base layer of a carbon and a nano silver, both combined. And this works. This helps eliminate my odor, and and all you can smell is fresh earth. And all this stuff that I use, you still gotta hunt the wind. Now, if you hunt the wind, hunt a wind that's in your face or a crosswind, you're more productive to see more deer, and your chances go up on a bigger buck. Now, I use the scent eliminator on the boots as well. And when you go into your stand, you want to have the wind in your face or a crosswind. You don't want to go in with the wind. And since I started using this gear on highly pressured public land in Mississippi, I started seeing more deer downwind, and have them come in the same area that I walk in at because they didn't smell me. And they have to get, like 10 or 20 yards before they can actually wind you, and that's pretty close. For my outer shell, I wear all fleece. I use fleece broadhead gear by Rocky. You can use any fleece outer shell. You make sure you wash it and put it in these scent lockers.